Hi, I'm Abby.
I'm Freya.
I'm Joey.
I'm Shri, and we're the Launceston STEMinists.
Our project, The Blue Line, focuses on building a climate-resilient Hobart, creatively visualising data for an environmental challenge and the use of generative AI. It's community engagement through place-based activation. We all know our kids are our future, and we want them to have a bright and happy life. But the realities of climate change mean that much of that could be put at risk by a range of increasing threats. We've chosen to focus on flooding awareness and action.
We know the key to working towards a better future is education, engagement and conversations with community that lead to action. Our communication project is focused on an experience shared by all suburban communities, Bin Day. Everyone has a bin. Bin Day brings a sense of commonality in diverse communities and leads to curbside conversations.
This brought us to the blue line that represents floodwaters. We used the Hobart flood map data to identify areas that experience flooding. These provided the streets that will form the sites of our installation. We then layered the flooding data with public Google Maps of primary school locations to find kids local to these streets. With parental permission, primary school age kids were chosen, photographed, and asked, what can people do to solve climate change?
Their photos and responses were then made into vinyl stickers. Using the bin day map, we determined which areas would have their bins out, and while they were curbside, the stickers and blue lines were applied. A brochure with simple climate actions will be dropped into letterboxes at this stage. This would feature information on local bus and cycle routes, land care groups and community gardens. The content will be tailored to each flood-prone street. The benefits of the Blue Line activation is it takes place at the site of communities most likely to be impacted by floods and provides simple calls to action from those who matter most, our kids. Unlike traditional advertising, bins emerge once a week to remind the community to take action. They are seen by people walking past and those driving through the area.
We imagine the Blue Line would be kicked off with a parade and interactive laser light show that brings together those involved at a large-scale music and arts festival, creating opportunities for more climate change action conversation. The Blue Line takes data off the computer and onto our streets, where it reaches members of our community who may not be online or be aware of climate-driven risks. And while we have their attention, we can offer them clear climate actions.
What's with the blue